Today in Palestine, a family was attacked in Gaza, killing infant named Janine. We have with us today the Palestinian Ministry of Health spokesperson Lina Abdullah to discuss why infant mortality is so common. Welcome, Lina. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Well, we're happy to have you. So tell me, Lina, you've been doing extensive work in occupied Palestine in regards to the despairing infant mortality rate between Israel and its occupied counterpart Palestine. Can you tell us why the rate is so alarming?
Well, if we were to look at the Palestinian expenditure per capita on healthcare, we would find that it is 1/8 of the expenditure spent compared to Israel. It is not by any chance that the CIA World Factbook of 2014 found Palestinians' infant mortality rate to be 4 times that higher than Israel. This disparity is a clear consequence, and it's a clear consequence of the occupation, which places extreme pressure and difficulty to socioeconomic development and the provision of healthcare.
I see. But what would you say to those who argue, well, the Palestinian infant mortality rate is a lot lower than those of other third world countries?
Well, that's really simple. Those countries are not occupied by a first world country such as Israel. As a country that prides itself as being the only democracy in the Middle East, it is only right to give all humans in the area equal treatment. Palestinian infants should not be dying at 4 times the rate as Israeli children who are only miles away.
I see. Can you tell us the current status of the Palestinian healthcare system?
The Palestinian healthcare system is in a state of chronic crisis. Now, they're facing continuous shortages of funds, medication, medical equipment, and a lack of doctors, especially specialist doctors. Israel has 8 times more specialist doctors and 3 times more nurses. That's not to forget that the Palestinians who need to travel for Medicare, medical treatment, outside of occupied territories are subjected to Israel's restrictive and arbitrary permit system.
You present great points, but what's the next step to changing this reality?
The next step would be to press for Israel's policy change, minimize excessive security around Palestinian borders so that the right health professionals are able to access the people who need it. Stop waging wars in areas that will destroy the only hospitals there available in that area. So simply to end the apartheid, to that restricts the Palestinians in their development.
Indeed, a problem unresolved. Thank you for coming, Lina of the Palestinian Ministry.